suggest chaos. Chaos, Captain Obvious, right? There's always chaos cooking. People have been saying this for generations. Maybe it's changing chaotic events, something that would affect everything. I don't think that something like 9/11 or any kind of war-like terrorist attack, I don't think that will be it. I think we're going to see a lot of stuff like that leading up to the events. I'm going to start doing videos that are called The Events. And just whenever it's one of the things that I think about the most that I don't document because I feel like I am never to a solution or to a resolution I just feel like it's not good enough for me to share my thoughts on the event because I don't know what the event is, but I have pieces to guess from. That's better than what most people have. Wonder, we see everything's connected. The news is connected to, like, law, to politicians, all that stuff. So if it's all connected, we would be naive to think that there wasn't these, like, backroom meetings and these backroom, like, private, secret, if you will, these secret gatherings and conversations and plots and plannings. Plots made at the phone. Here's a message from Young 777 on a license plate. 777, as if you know what that is. But we see it so all connected, and it would be really naive to think that there wasn't like secret plots and plans going on and stuff like that. So then you have to wonder, well, how elaborate, how good are they? You know what I mean? Like, how good are they really? Like, how solid is it? How well is their plan been put together? Oh yeah, we got lots and lots of traffic all of a sudden in the back alley. Don't even my street. So we would have to think that the sorry, it's working, guys. The distraction stuff, it got me. It got me for a whole 3 seconds. You did your job. You stalled me. You stalking people. Stalled me. Yeah, good job. I'll get back on track here in 1 second. It did take me off. It took me off my train of thought. She just kept driving towards me. From now on, it's because I have these gloves on. I have to take the gloves off to change the camera around. But from now on, as soon as I feel like, and it'll probably be in like the next minute or two, but as soon as I feel like somebody is doing something, like, I'm going to automatically show it. I'm not gonna play around no more. I'm gonna start showing it every single time. I think that will do anything or do me any good? No, not a bit. But am I still going to? Yes. Absolutely gonna keep showing it. The other day I went to start a TikTok live stream, and as soon as I was gonna start it, I was like, nah, never mind. And I just didn't feel like it. So I didn't start it, and then I took off and I started to go down the sidewalk, and I got next to the person. There was a Christmas parade here that day. And I got next to the person who was dressed like Santa Claus, and his car alarm went off. Scared the shit out of him. And he probably hit the button. But it started going off like right as I got next to him, and I was thinking, man, that would have been, it would have been on camera, and it would have been kind of cool if I could have got that on the stream. But that kind of stuff never happens on the stream. It's always annoying stuff that people will be like, what are you talking about? They're just driving, Justin. They're just driving down this back alley that you haven't seen a car in 3 months. It's just driving really slow, and every time you try to move one way, they move that way. And this one now, it just gets old. It just makes me wonder, like, how low caliber. I ain't even gonna start. I'm gonna start back to we have to look at how connected everything is to understand the chaos that is cooking, because there are things that can be ruled out, like an actual war between multiple countries, governments is impossible. It's never been real. It's never been real. Yes, there is military. Yes, there are people dying. Yes, there's bombs and bullets and all that stuff. But what I'm saying is that the things that we believe on why a military would go here or why this conflict is happening there, all of the reasoning and the stories that we're told and stuff is definitely fake. Like, it's completely fake. Remember, I'm not saying that the attacks or the weapons or anything like that, I'm not saying all that's fake. I'm just saying, like, any story that you're told about like a war between two places is a lie. And there's actually these secret groups of people playing out something else that's not what they're saying. And that is what we need to be able to understand the details of better. That's what I want to know. I want to know, how good are they? Like, these secret society leaders, how good are they? How intricate, how elaborate is their plan? Is it prepared for supernatural intervention? Like, how hooked into like real dark magic are they? Because I have thoughts that they know of things being real, but are actually and have not been and will not be capable of acting out what they attempt to do. All their rituals are mock rituals, meaning like they do all this stuff, but they don't have the ability. They don't have the ability to actually do anything. They just do like a mock ritual of what it is and what would be happening in older cultures whenever it was being done that now their ritual is a copy of. But there's no actual... I'm not even saying they don't do sacrifice or anything like that. I'm just saying there's no deity, there's no entity that responds to them. They don't get any... Their power is in like money and currency and physical things here and having a hold of that. So they used it, like the movies and everything, to make everybody think this is all fake. They want everybody to think that like all these rituals are just rituals and it's not literally gonna do anything. That's what the story of magic and everything is, and sorcery is, from every Hollywood movie and stuff like that. It's like, well, this is sci-fi. This is fictional. This isn't real. We gotta instill that in the kids right away. Like any supernatural thing is fake. It's just a movie. It just edits and just lights and cameras. And then once you have that in your mind, that's what it will be. But that's what it is for them. They know within themselves they can't get it out of their subconscious that they know that they're like unworthy of it. So they can't get that out of their mind. No matter how bad they want it or what they're trying, they still can't. They can't get it out their mind because they know it's true, and it is, and it will be today. It will be. It was yesterday, today, and tomorrow. They will never be capable of doing it. That's why they need somebody that's like an actual warlock, like an actual sorcerer, to come in and do what they know about, what they fully understand, but are incapable of, and will always be incapable of. So their only possibility is to manipulate or trick somebody who is capable into doing their bidding for them. But all that person would have to do that's capable of it is become aware of it and know, and it would be very easy to just return to sender. And it's like all that negative intent and whatever they were planning to use the warlock for, the sorcerer for, they're going to find out all at one time that it's like all of that is going to build up this inertia of this, like just this chaotic blow straight back to them, the manipulation. And I know that they use things to try to protect themselves. Like hex bags and all that stuff is real, but there's like versions of it that try to almost use like a shield against your own karma blasting you. And what happens is it's like it turns into that, like a shield, and it's like whoo, 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 everything's hitting it and everything's hitting it. And you're just going along making money and stuff and thinking everything's fine. Well, then all of a sudden one day whenever something new comes along and puts a crack in that, all of that build-up pressure coming at them comes at one time. So that's when you see them get wiped off the map. That's like the spiritual happenings of what it will be when they're gone. Most of them are gone. Like if you look at numbers, like population numbers, most of them are gone.